Excited about our recruiting class. It's not over as well. We expect another commitment within the next 4 to 5 days, just going through some paperwork issues. This will be one of the better classes we have signed at the University of Louisville. First and foremost, Shaquan Aaron is from Rainier Beach, where T-Will is from, and a host of other players that have, Jamal Crawford, and great players throughout the NBA. And he is a very well-coached winner. He won a championship at Mater Dei, won a championship last year at the beach. Mike Bethea is an outstanding coach and friend of mine, really has the kids ready when they come in. And he's 6'7", very long, wing player, puts it on the floor great, has unbelievable potential. I just love this young man's game and his potential. The only thing he needs that's missing from his game, because he's a big-time scorer, passer, ball handler, is strength. He's only 180 pounds, and we obviously need to just get him to like 195, which would be no problem for Reagan on when he comes in early. But this young man is a dynamic ball handler, passer, scorer, has it all, and he's extremely well coached out of high school. So we're really, really excited to have him. I think he's as good a wing player as I've recruited, so I'm excited about that. Jalen Johnson, his mom was one of the leading shot blocker rebounders in the country, and he's also something that we really needed. He's long, he scores, he's an excellent defensive player, he passes. Everything that we want in a stretch four is exactly what he is. Like Shaquan, he just needs strength, but he has tremendous upside. Both of these guys, they can go as high as they put the work in, because they're both excellent basketball players. And Jalen is someone who's going to get better and better and better. He's has just unlimited potential, and we're really, really excited about him. He's right outside of Ann Arbor, in Ypsilanti. Is that right? But he's someone that we went after and targeted very early on, like Shaquan, and we're very excited to have him a Cardinal. Shinanu, you all know his brother played at Syracuse. He is 6'10", extremely long. Unlike the other two guys, he's physically ready right now. He don't have to put on any weight. He's very strong. He's 230 pounds as a high school basketball player. We'll get him at probably his natural weight will be 245. But he's very long, shot blocker, has great upside. And that's the thing about all three of these guys. They have tremendous upside physically. They're going to mature and be outstanding basketball players. But block shots, excellent rebounder, knows the game, and also thrilled to have him part of our program as well. The last one was kind of a surprise, but we're equally as excited about that. Quentin Snyder, a local player from Ballard, who's we thought all along, probably in the time I was here, in the long tenure that I was here, I've never been disappointed when we lost a recruit. I just say, look, good luck. You're going to an excellent coach, excellent school. Quentin was probably the first time I've been disappointed, because my children have coached him at basketball camp. He was my MVP like 3 years in a row. He came to my father's son camp. But I think it's just like most kids that commit too early, is they don't get a chance to experience the visits and to go on them, and everybody else is, and they never got a chance to go through the process. So he went through the process and certainly chose a great school in Illinois, but at the last second, he had second thoughts, because he always wanted to be a Louisville Cardinal. In the back of his mind, he always wanted to be that. And basically, they contacted us and said, does he have a scholarship? And I said, by all means. And they said they wanted to think it over. I said, just take your time and think it over. And he came back and said, we want to commit to the University of Louisville. So I know the feeling that Illinois is going through, certainly, but we are so excited to have Q part of our program. I felt since he was a young man that he belonged as a Louisville Cardinal. He's always dreamed about being a Louisville Cardinal, and I can totally understand why he would have second thoughts and back out, because these kids don't need to commit as sophomores, they don't need to commit as juniors. They need to go through the process and look at all the programs and say, look, I want to stay home. And he did. We're super, super excited to have him. He's a point guard of the future for the University of Louisville. And he really is a terrific basketball player at all offensive phases of the game. He's also very well coached at Ballard, and he's watched us play from when he could dribble a basketball. And so I'm really, really excited to have him. This is a great class, as good as we've had here. Our coaches did a phenomenal job of recruiting these outstanding young men. They all have great potential. They all have the qualities we want as triple threat people. And we have one more player probably on the way. So it'll be a tremendous class before